Hi and welcome to today's unwrapping, restorations, bit of rarities, everything really. So the other day you may remember I bought a double-headed wrench and was amazed at the size of it when it turned up. Well, I found this little one. It was definitely a little one because it was on sale with a 6-inch footprint. So I knew the size of this one. This is the one I thought I was buying the other day. So now let's compare it with the one I actually did buy the other day. And there is just a ever so slight little bit of difference there. Obviously the big one was much better value for money, as that cost £4. Well, there we are, lovely size comparison there. So now I've got the one I wanted, I can clean them both up at some point in the future. Now this is a little genuine footprint with even the footprint screw going through it there. Undo that, move it, put it back in. Check it all works as it should. I believe it does. So that's a nice genuine little footprint wrench. This thing screws in and out all right. It's nice and free, not sticky, not rusted. It's going to take a light restoration and that'll be ready for the new tool wall when the new tool wall happens. The knurling's a little bit buggered, but I reckon it'll clean up right. Right, on to the next arrival. I see this and I thought I'd buy it because it was cheap. It was only a couple of quid and it's a nice famous name. Shan't get round to restoring this today, but it'll be a future one. It's quite horrible, so it'll be a nice restore for me. And out it comes. It is actually a snap-on. So as you can see on this side here, look, it's not the best, but we'll get cracking on that sometime in the future. On now to the next parcel, and this one took a bit of unwrapping. This was wrapped well. This is another machine gun oiler can, or just an oil can. It hasn't got anything on it but the old crow's foot. Some nice solder work on it, and this is some rifle bore cleaning fluid in its original can. Not going to do nothing with that. A little bit dented here and there, so it's very ugh, and it says poison on it. Don't want to mess with it. The lid's very tight, won't come off, and big old dent in the side. So we'll fix that in the old-fashioned manual way of squeezing it. Really, give it a hard squeeze. Take the dent half out. Looks twice as good. Now, easiest restore on YouTube this week. Look at that, nice and original piece that. And as this video is a couple of weeks old, both of these have already sold on eBay, so they're gone. But lovely solder work on that. Aha, so this is the last Fabrex I've been looking for to complete the set. Now this one's come, I'm guessing this is its original green. And it's slightly different from the green I used on the little 10-inch one. So, a bit of work's called for there. So now I've got the 10-inch, the 12-inch and the 14-inch, which turned up the other day. 14-inch turned up already cleaned. This turned up green. And the 10-inch I painted green. Now, although I painted a 10-inch green, it's just a normal gloss, so it's not hard wearing. So I think all three of these today are going to get stripped down to metal and repainted in a nice hard hat green by Rust-Oleum. So that will be today's restore. Now the thumb wheel on this one's a little bit stuck, which is probably age. When they're done up right tight like this, they do tend to stick if they're left, and that is right tight up to the top there. Little tap with a hammer, just frees everything up. That's nice. Take it apart just to check there's no solid rust in the middle. If there was, I'd chuck it in the deoxy tank so it could eat the rust out, but as you can see that coming out, that's alright, nothing wrong with that. That can go in the to-do pile, the to-do shelf, or the to-do cupboard. Not sure which. A little bit of initial in there to get rid of, unfortunately. But, you know, people do like to write their names on the tools. So this is today's arrivals. If you want to guess the price on any of them, just guess and tell me which one you're guessing the price on. So we shall move on now to the restoration or re-restoration of the Fabrex pipe wrenches. I'll run through this quickly. I won't bother doing all three on the wire wheel and stuff. I'll stick it on fast forward now. Strip all that paint off, which incidentally was on there like shit on a blanket. But get all that off. Hard work getting that off it was this time. Clean up the thumb wheel. Comes up lovely and shiny just from a quick spin there, look. That screwdriver trick is fantastic for your fingers. And onto just one of the heads. A quick spray with Rust-Oleum hard hat, Reseda green, my favourite and a few other people's favourite green now. And these can all go back together. There is a little plate needs putting in with a spring just before you put the top jaw in. That keeps a bit of pressure on the top jaw while you're undoing or doing up nuts or holding pipes. Because let's face it, this one should be holding the pipe. An adjustable spanner with smooth jaws should be on the nut. Anyway, let's get these put together as quick as possible now. Well, I for one have never seen all three sizes of these together, especially restored at one time. And moving on to the third and final one. Let's get that put together. That was the one that I painted dark green to start with. One, they all look better in the same colour, but I think this green is better than the dark green. So that's it, all in size order. They will go up on the new tool wall when I put the new tool wall up. Okay, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Take care and bye for now.